it's so interesting. I have covered a number of these kind of very big policy um, pieces of legislation moving through Congress, and Wall Street is sick and tired of the fighting, so they sort of price a little bit of that in, I think. So I think this feeling like it's not going to get done feels like more of the same that we see from Washington. I think the real question is, like, is this actually not going to get done, or will they do what they normally do, fight up until the very end, and then come forward with some sort of agreement?
Yeah, I see here that you still think there will be a bill about $1 trillion and a half in size, a final deal by roughly August 15th. So tell me, I mean, again, is all of this just kind of wrangling in public, but we all know the broad outlines of it, and it's just a matter of time until we get that, aid to schools, for example, maybe some longer-term infrastructure things, and so much more. For people who are waiting on the jobless benefits or wondering about the $1,200 check or even the payroll tax cut the president keeps saying he's going to deliver, is he really able to do anything tomorrow, or are we going to just get all of this or some of this in a package within the next week or so?
Yeah, I think the real event I'm looking for is, does Mitch McConnell announce that the Senate is adjourned for its August recess with no deal? Because so long as he keeps bringing the Senate back, so they were not supposed to be in session next week, but they are coming back next week because the deal is not done. I think that signals to me, I think it signals to the markets that they're not really in agreement yet on the details of any of the things that you mentioned, but they're willing to keep talking. I think if Republicans say that they're going to adjourn with no deal, I would expect that to get a lot of people's attention, because I'm not expecting that, and I think a lot of people are not. But that said, when I speak to people on Capitol Hill right now, I guess they're not literally on Capitol Hill anymore, but staffers working remotely and working on the Hill, they are not particularly optimistic. And that again reminds me of previous debates, previous big policy items. When it gets close to the end, the staff are the first to sort of sour on prospects. So it doesn't leave me overly concerned, but there is a real sense of pessimism in Washington right now, which is not to be sort of underestimated.